So, you're officially a BarnTalk customer and ready to start monitoring barn conditions at your fingertips. But what exactly can you view and do inside the app? Get started by searching for BarnTalk in your app store. Once downloaded, launch the app and select Allow to ensure you get notifications from BarnTalk. Accept the terms and conditions and click Start. Next, type in your phone number and enter the PIN that was texted to you. Be sure to save the BarnTalk Alert contact card in your phone. It lists all the critical numbers that allow your mobile phone to receive calls and text messages for emergency alarms. You can find our help article with a link to the contact card in the video description. Once you're in, you should see the gateways that have been installed at a glance. Looking over the icons on the tile, you can see the strength of your gateway's cellular connectivity, verify that power is working, and see if there are active alarms. You can also see whether or not alarms are turned on or off. By holding down on a tile and dragging up or down, you can reorder the gateways if there are barns you want to keep a closer eye on. You can customize the order without it changing for anyone else on your CallTree, which we'll touch on shortly. At the bottom of the screen, click the Settings button. Here, you can select your preferred language, change measurement units, and access other resources. After clicking into the gateway, you can see every sensor currently being monitored at the site: temps, power, water, humidity, feed, and any dry contacts you've configured. In the top right corner, you can access the Settings page, where you can rename your barn, manage your CallTree, add a sensor, configure alarms, and more. Next, let's take a look at your CallTree. The people on your CallTree will be alerted whenever there's an emergency or warning at your site. Click the gear icon in the top right and select Manage CallTree. It's important to note that the gateway owner is the only person who can manage and invite new members to the CallTree. In an emergency condition, a text will be sent to everyone on the CallTree. If no one attends to the alarm, the first person on the list will be called. It will keep calling the next contacts on your list, in order, until the alarm is resolved or acknowledged. Warning levels will only trigger a push notification from the app to those on the CallTree. While anyone on your CallTree can monitor conditions and attend to alarms, they can't change any settings. Now let's drill into temperature. Inside the Sensor Profile tab, you can see the average, lowest, and highest temps over the last 24 hours, along with a graph showing a visual of temp fluctuations. If you toggle over to Sensor Threshold, you can set the parameters for your temp emergency and warning conditions. Your barn safety zone is indicated in green, while emergency temp thresholds are red and your warning thresholds are yellow. If you click the action button in the top right corner of the screen, you can rename or unpair sensors anytime. Along with temps, you can also keep a close eye on water flow. See usage over the last 24 hours, change in usage, and the 3-day rolling average, all visualized in a line graph. Under your threshold settings, you can configure when to get notified when water stops flowing, along with other critical events. Feed eats up 70% of production costs for swine and poultry growers. By using BinTalk Pro, you can monitor feed levels and proactively detect when feed is expected to run out. With Tandem bin groups, you can combine 2 or more BinTalk or BinTalk Pro sensors into a single tile. This allows you to view the combined feed levels of the 2 bins, or feed levels for an individual bin. Let's drill into a Tandem bin's current readings. The first view will show the combined feed total and how much feed is in each bin. Scroll down to see a graph of the combined totals. To view more info, select an individual feed sensor. This will show feed consumption in the last 24 hours, days until feed is expected to be empty, and the last refill date and time. To set up a Tandem bin, open the BarnTalk app and select your gateway. Tap the gear icon in the top right corner and select Create Tandem Bin Group. Now name the Tandem group and select up to 5 BinTalks for that group. Afterwards, a new icon will now show on the main page for the gateway that shows the group. If the density of your bin needs to be adjusted, just contact our customer support team and we'll get you squared away. BinTalk sensors can alert you when your feed levels are running low or have completely run empty. Click the settings icon and select Manage Feed Alerts to configure your preferences. The BarnTalk Gateway and Wireless Dry Contact Sensor can each monitor power in 2 separate dry contact circuits. This means you can monitor backup generators, controllers, lights, feed lines, water pressure switches, and much more. It's important to rename your wireless dry contact sensors so you know the exact piece of equipment or power source being monitored. After clicking into the sensor, select the action button in the top right to rename it. Under the Threshold tab, you can customize and enable your sensor's settings. You can also set the notifying alarm state notification method, and if you want to have a delay in the notification. In a warning state, you'll get a push notification from the app. An emergency will trigger a text, followed by a phone call if it's not resolved or acknowledged. Wireless dry contact sensors also have an optional threshold that can be enabled to monitor power from the outlet they're plugged into. When toggled on, the WDC can notify the CallTree if the sensor gets unplugged or the outlet loses power. BarnTools support is always here to answer your questions. On the screen listing your gateways, click the Settings button at the bottom and select Customer Support. Here you can access our library of help articles, check out video tutorials, and get in touch with our team. We're here with you every step of the way. Enjoy your BarnTalk system, and let us know how we can continue improving your experience.